is Gwen Stefani, Rick James. We're going to hit this one up on Expert. And this is going to show you some more kind of high-level skill stuff. This is the more challenging part of the game. So I guess the first things to say really is the similarities to some of the Guitar Hero. You've got the highway coming down. The difference really with us is, I mean, it's a curved highway because it's a turntable. And we only ever have 3 streams all the time. So the section there where the stream's wiggling, that's the DSP section, the effects dial. And that's another freestyle thing where basically you can affect, pitch up, pitch down, lay effects over the top of the music that you can just play around with yourself. And you can see now the wiggle icons have been replaced by directional arrows. And the directional arrows in hard and expert mode, you actually have to follow those arrows exactly. And this just increases the challenge a bit. So whereas Guitar Hero brings in additional notes to ramp up their difficulty, what we do is we speed things up a little bit more. We have more cuts and inputs, but we also have more accurate gems you have to follow. So Jim's triggered Euphoria there, so you've got the glowing edges of the deck. That's our equivalent of star power, and you can see he's hitting ×8. So he's scoring as high as he possibly can right now. So if you kind of look at what Jim's doing on the deck, he's got the crossfader on the mixer part, which is on our left, and he's just flipping that out and following the stream. So he's cutting out, back in, and out and back in. Got a bit stuck on that one. There he's just firing samples, so he's just triggering samples off, crossfade again, double crossfade all the way up to the other record. I think he's got to hit a rewind. There it is. So he's just freestyled that rewind, skipped all the way back, gets to score all these points again. So he's just firing some freestyle samples from the horn there. So the freestyle stuff is kind of our equivalent where you've got on Guitar Hero drums, you can just freak out with the drums. We've got a few little bits that we allow you to put stuff over the records. Simple sounds. And what we do on hard mode as well, you'll notice that some of the scratch patterns, as we call them, so there's 2 arrows going up, they actually represent exactly what a DJ would do when they're hitting those scratches in real life. So the further you get through the game, the scratches do become harder, but they completely connect to the music. Another DSP section. That's a double back. So he's just hit another perfect, so he's earned himself more Euphoria. So what Jim's doing with this one really, he's showing you how you can totally use Euphoria to go for super high scores. So he's like ×8 in it. The whole time he's in Euphoria, he's not dropped anything. If you drop anything, then you'll lose your multiplier back down to ×2 in Euphoria, like you just did. Or if you're not in Euphoria, you lose it completely. So it's just giving him another whole bunch of opportunity to score points towards the end of the track. So at the back end of this track, what a few more difficult scratches. We had like the triple forward. It's more of an advanced scratch.